we're going to make Irish soda bread.
For this bread, you only need 5 ingredients.
Sugar, flour, buttermilk, baking soda, and salt. First, we're gonna measure 3½ cups of flour. Can you do that and put it in a bowl? Yeah. 2, 3, and now we have to do a half. Okay, here's our half. You ready? Okay. This is called Irish soda bread. Do you think it comes from Ireland? No? Well, actually, it comes from all over the world, but the Irish made it famous. The Irish and most of Western Europe did not have access to hard wheat in the early 1800s, so they couldn't make a good yeast bread. So they developed Irish soda bread. So when we add the baking soda and the buttermilk, it gives off carbon dioxide gas, and that makes the bread rise instead of yeast. We're going to measure 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So we have a 1 teaspoon here. Stick it in there really good.
It smells good.
Okay, then I need you to hold the spoon and we're gonna measure. Can you hold that spoon for me? 2 teaspoons of regular table salt. Now, here's the last one that we have of our dry ingredients. We're gonna add a little bit of sugar. Okay, not a lot. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of sugar. That's all. That's all of our dry ingredients. That's all we need. Now, can you stir it for me? Now we're going to add the buttermilk. Have you ever tasted buttermilk?
No.
No? Would you like to smell it?
Yeah.
There you go. Does it look thick? Can you smell it? Lean over and smell it. What's it smell like?
It smells kind of like cheese.
Kind of? Maybe it smells like butter. So this is what's left over after they take the butter off. And we're measuring 1½ cups of buttermilk, okay? Now in some places, they add dry fruit to their soda bread, like raisins or raisins or dried blueberries, but we're just making ours plain.
The milk looks thick.
It does. Now if your bread seems too dry, you can add a tablespoon or 2 of milk until it starts to look kind of like a very dry bread dough. And this is just about right. So I'm gonna take a little bit of flour, just like we do when we knead bread, put it on the counter, and we're gonna do the same thing we would do if we were kneading bread. We're gonna put it on the counter.
It smells good.
Now you can imagine if somebody didn't have very much to eat and they didn't have very many ingredients, this would be a nice quick bread for them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna knead it on the counter with a little bit of flour till it makes a nice, soft, squishy dough ball. And that looks just about perfect. What do you think?
Perfect.
Now we're gonna shape it into a round loaf, just like this. We're gonna put it on a plain cookie sheet. You're supposed to do this, flour on the top. Now do you want to put it on the cookie sheet? Right in the center. Good job. What do you think?
It smells very good.
Now here's the cool thing. You make a cut across the top this way. Try to make it about 1 inch deep. And then we're gonna go crisscross the other way. Now, I'm not sure the real reason they do this, but I suspect it's to let out steam. So, you ready to put it in the oven with me?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe they put a crisscross on it to look cute.
Maybe. Be careful when you open that. We're gonna set the timer for 35 minutes and see what happens.
See you in a minute.
Well, what do you think, Michael?
Good.
Looks like it grew a little. Now it's very hot, so don't touch it. One way to tell if it's done is to tip it up, tap it on the bottom. Should sound hollow, and that sounds hollow to me. So now all we have to do is get a knife, slice it up, and have some fresh soda bread.
It's time to cut it.
It is. Do you think it's gonna be too hot? It has a crunchy crust, I can tell you that right now. Now, if you cut it in big chunks, it's perfect for dipping in soups and stews. If you cut it nice and thin, you can make sandwiches out of it. Here you go.
It smells good.
Yeah? Should we invite Alyssa over?
Yeah.
Here, Alyssa, you want a piece of bread?
Ooh, someone say food?
I said bread.
Ooh, even better.
Here's a piece for you.
Ooh, this looks good. That's really good.
There you go. Irish soda bread when you don't have any yeast.
I like this bread. It's really good and soft. Hey Zach, you want to try one? Sure. It's called Irish soda bread.
Ooh, this looks good. Here, Michael.
Thank you.
That's good.
I already had some, but I'll definitely have more.
I could eat this all day. It's so good.
So all you need is sugar, flour, baking soda, salt, and butter.
And
Wow.
Nanny to cut another piece.
Thanks for watching.